Nandiyan pa ba ho si Attorney Del Rosario?
Attorney De Rosario. Mr. Chair, nandito po.
Wala ka ba sa video?
Ayan po, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Magandang hapon. Nung Lunes po, nakilala ko kayo, no? Nandito kayo sa House of Representatives.
Yes, sir.
Ba't wala ho kayo ngayon?
Sir, medyo masama pong pakiramdam ko. Tapos naka-receive na po tayo ng preventive suspension. So inaayos ko po yung magamit ko kasi this will be the last day that I will be in office for the next 6 months. I apologize, Mr. Chair.
How old are you, Attorney Del Rosario?
I'm 45 years old, Mr. Chair.
45 years old. Ilang taon na kayo sa Philhealth?
I've been with Philhealth since 1998 po.
So 1998, you were 22 or 23 years old, nasa Philhealth na ho kayo.
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
And this is not your first job, or is Philhealth your first job or not?
No, sir. I worked with, I was a radio broadcaster, reporter, and I worked with the DNR and then Civil Service Commission. And I was invited by the first president of Philhealth, Joe Fabiat, who joined Philhealth as his executive assistant.
So naka-apat na trabaho na kayo bago kayo pumasok sa Philhealth at the very young age of 23 years old.
Yes, sir. Pero maikling panahon lang po, sir. 1 year po.
So ano-ano yung naging trabaho nyo sa Philhealth, Mr. De Rosario?
Mr. Chair, I was executive assistant. Then I was a job order contractor. When Attorney Fabio resigned, I was deemed resigned. So I applied back to Philhealth as a job order. Then eventually I was appointed as Development Management Officer 4, assigned at the membership and contributions.
Ilang taon kayo noon sa membership and contributions kayo?
I think mga 24, 25, Mr. Chair.
So sandali lang kayo nag-job order, tapos naging permanente kagad kayo sa Philhealth?
Yes, sir. Mga 6 months po akong job order, sir.
Tapos kinuha na kayo. So doon kayo sa membership contributions, tapos saan pa kayo nagtrabaho? Anong parte pa ng korporasyon?
Membership contributions, then I was assigned po, sir, sa Office of the SBP Operations, Office of the Workers Program. I was also staff sa Benefits Development Office. Then I was Chief of Corporate Planning.
Kailan kayo naging Chief ng Corporate Planning?
I think, sir, 2005, 2004.
So anong salary grade nyo noon, nung 2007?
Salary grade 22 po.
Pardon me?
22, sir, 22.
Salary grade 22. Okay, so corporate planning, tapos?
Nung nasa corporate planning ako, sir, naging division chief ako, SG24 na po yun. Tapos naging OIC manager po ako ng corporate communications. Nakalimutan ko bangitin, sir, naging OIC manager din po ako ng information technology.
Technology, naging chief din kayo ng information technology.
Yes, sir, opo. Nung panahon po na...
Anong year yon?
Sir, November 4, 2011. Mga 1 year din po ako doon bago ako nalipat ulit.
Okay, tapos?
Tapos, sir, I was designated na po sa... yung isa, sir, sa PRID pa po, no? Physical Resource Infrastructure Department. Naging OIC Senior Manager din po.
So, Physical Infrastructure Department?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tapos?
Tapos, sir, naging OIC RVP ng Region 1.
Kaya anong year yon? Naging OIC RVP kayo, Regional Vice President na Region 1?
Yung first assignment ko po, sir, doon, sir, 2013, for 7 months lang po, sir. Tapos nabalik po ako sa Central Office as Manager of Corporate Communications Department. Then I was transferred to NCR South Branch. Then after nun, reassigned po ulit ako sa Region 1 for more than 2 years na po. 2 years and 7 months po ata. Then after Region 1, Region 11, Tapos sir, I was reassigned to legal na po 2018 July.
July 2018, you were assigned to legal. Anong posisyon nyo sa legal sector or legal department ng Philhealth?
OIC sir, officer in charge ng Office of the Senior Vice President when the SVP took a leave of absence.
Sino yung SVP na yun?
Attorney Jermaine Lim.
Okay. Tapos,
Then sir, I was appointed as SVP na po April of 2019.
April of 2019, naging SVP na kayo ng legal.
Yes sir, that's correct.
Okay. So, the whole time, kailan kayo naging abogado, Attorney De Rosario?
I became a lawyer in 2016 sir. I took the bar in 2015. I took the bar when I was with Region 1. I took a leave of absence for several months to review and to take the bar.
Gano'ng katagal kayo sa law school? How long were you in the College of Law?
Ano sir, including po yung leave of absence ko na 1 year, mga 6 years.
6 years. Tapos, so, binigyan nyo sa amin yung background. Parang before you became OIC of the legal sector, parang wala kayong legal training. May legal training na ba kayo bago noon?
Wala sir, kasi ano po yun lang po yung ano ko, yun yung time na ano po ako, naging ano tawag dito, naging OIC ng legal. Doon lang po ako nagkaroon ng legal doon lang po ako na expose sa ano.
So, sa isang korporasyon na 150 billion a year, almost ang budget, would you say that your legal experience is good enough for you to hold the Senior Vice President position of the legal sector of Philhealth?
Sir, kasi ang nangyari, I have no intention po.
Ano lang, natanong ko lang sa'yo, if it's good enough, if your qualifications are good enough to make you the Senior Vice President of a 200 billion peso corporation, the Senior Vice President for Legal Affairs of a 200 billion peso corporation.
I think sir, the qualifications, kaya doon sa re-engineering sir, ang proposal po namin sa Chief General Counsel po, yung position, ay extensive na experience sa legal. Kasi napakahirap po sir Napakahirap po Mr. Chairman. I would prefer an operations or corporate
So
planning.
you admit, Mr. De Rosario, that you are not really meant for that job. Hindi talaga kayo qualified to head
Yes, sir.
the legal department of the biggest GOCC in the Philippines.
Sir, in terms of sa SVP position, I think I'm qualified. My appointment has been validated. But the legal sector will benefit from a more experienced legal person, Mr. Chair.
Sino nag-validate ng iyong pagiging SVP ng Philhealth? Yung sinasabi mong validation.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Who validated your competence to be the Senior Vice President of the Legal Department of Philhealth?
First, sir, the selection process, the Philhealth Board, and the appointment was validated by the Civil Service Commission.
Binalidate ng Civil Service Commission. Are you assessor, Attorney De Rosario?
I'm CSEE, sir. Career Service Executive Eligible.
Oh, so you're a CSEE since when?
Dr. Park, 2011 po.
I think Honorable Remulla, VP Mas of Human Resources will reply.
Yes, sir. Under sa sector ko, Human Resource Department, I would like to submit itong certified true copy ng report on appointment issued by Philhealth. Nakalagay dito, Rodolfo De Rosario, validated. His appointment was validated by Director 4, Judith Dongalok Chicano of the Civil Service Commission. We will submit this, sir.
What does
you.
validation entail, sir? Anong ibig sabihin ng validation? Ano ang sinasabi ng validation?
Na-comply niya, sir, yung mga qualification standards ng Civil Service Commission as to education, as to experience na 5 years managerial at saka training na 120 hours in management and supervision. I will submit, sir, the report of civil service.
But there's no validation as to his fitness to be the Vice President for Legal Affairs of the biggest government corporation.
Yung,
Meron ba?
Sir, yung qualification standards so kasi sa mga senior vice president.
Question of the Honorable Remulla is may validation ba to be head of legal?
To be head of legal, para siya ang maging #1 lawyer ng Philhealth. Meron bang validation yan?
Yung qualification standards so kasi ng SVP for legal, sir, sa Philhealth ay lang generic na 5 years in the position involving management and supervision. Wala hong nakasabi na as lawyer. So generic ho yung
So you don't, so ang lawyer pare-pareho lang yan. A lawyer does not need qualification. Basta lawyer ka, okay ka na. Yun ang sinasabi nyo.
BP Dennis Mas, ang tanong ko yung sa legal hindi dun sa senior vice president. May validation ba na mag-head siya, na siya ang tama sa legal?
Sir, yung appointment ho sa kasi niya legal.
Hindi, meron nga bang validation o wala?
Okay, Mr. Chairman, let's look at this.
Submit ko.
Mr. De Rosario, there were 220 cases in Region 1. Did you review these cases after you became the Senior Vice President for Legal Affairs?
No sir, bali ang ano po dyan, yung fact-finding investigation and enforcement department, sila po yung nagkikipag-coordinate po sa ating regional
Hindi, ang
offices.
tinatanong ko, did you review them after when you became the Senior Vice President for Legal Affairs? Did you review these cases?
No sir. I
Okay,
reviewed the cases.
teka, tama na. Oh, sige, next question. Yung Accenture case, did you review it?
No sir, kasi wala pong pending case Accenture.
Ano? Walang?
There's no pending case po na about sa Accenture. Aside from the one pending investigation po noon that we filed, the PhilHealth Board decided to file the cases. An investigation report that has been pending for several years.
So who is
Regarding-
investigating, Mr. De Rosario?
I'm sorry, sir.
Who is investigating the Accenture case? Sino nag-iimbestiga?
Sir, mayroon pong fact-finding committee po yan. It was composed of a number of lawyers. If I remember it right po, yung mga kasama po dyan ay sila Attorney Dodi Pineda po. Siya pong chairman.
So walang nangyayari sa Accenture case, Mr. De Rosario, but even if you are the Vice President, Senior Vice President for Legal Affairs of Philhealth.
Sir, yung una pong mga investigation, tapos na po yun. Nagkaroon na po ng verdict po doon. Meron lang pong naiwan na isang investigation report that ay, nung nag-conduct po kami ng inventory, we presented it to the PhilHealth Board. So yung mga tao po doon na nirecommend ng committee to be charged, na-charged na po.
Ano ang charge na final ng committee?
Ano sir, grave misconduct.
Grave
Sa grave
misconduct. 140 million pesos, grave misconduct lang ang final nyo?
Sir, yung ano po, yung una pong charge nila ay ano din po yung grave misconduct. So na-dismiss na po yung mga yun. Yun po sir, yun ang nirecommend ng committee. No
Okay.
criminal complaints
You
were
are now
filed.
the head of the legal sector of Philhealth. How many lawyers are there in the whole Philhealth? Whole Philhealth system?
Sa legal, including sa region sir, siguro around mga 20 plus sir.
20 plus lawyers.
Yung permanent lawyers, yes. We have ano kasi sir, we have mga project-based.
How many of them are more senior than you in terms of law experience or being a lawyer? Among the 20.
I think sir, more than 10 or half or more.
Maybe most of them are more senior
sir.
than you as a
Yes, sir.
lawyer.
Yes,
Mr. De
I think
Rosario.
so, sir. Yes sir, that's correct.
Alam mo naman, ba't tinatanong ko yan, Mr. De Rosario, no? it's not to belittle your competence or your
Yes, I
capability.
understand, sir.
It's just that you are holding the most important legal job in the biggest government corporation with a budget of 200 billion, and here you are, appointed as Senior Vice President for the legal sector with less than 5 years experience as a lawyer. Am I correct, Mr. De Rosario?
That's correct, sir. If I will be reassigned, I will be very happy, Mr. President.
But you are enjoying being Senior Vice President of Philhealth.
No,
Kahit
not
na
at
hindi
all,
ka
sir.
bagay sa legal sector, kinukuha mo pa rin yung posisyon ng Senior Vice President for legal.
Sir, when I was transferred here, the President then requested me 3 times. I refused 3 times. But yun sir, actually kung pwede lang, kung makakabalik lang ako sa regions, I will prefer that, Mr. Chairman.
Now, Mr. De Rosario, meron pong allegations na kayo daw ang main player sa Philhealth Mafia. Would you deny that?
I absolutely deny that, Mr. Chair. Wala po tayong tinatago. Pumirma na po tayo ng yung sa waiver sa AMLAC. We are willing to submit sa lifestyle. Sir, sobrang ano po niyan, sobrang unfair po ng nasasaktan po tayo ng gusto dyan, pati po yung mga miyembro ng
Na allegations ngayon, kaya tinatanong ko sa iyo, that's an allegation. So you are denying that, Mr. De Rosario?
Sir, wala po. Wala po tayong kinasasapian na kahit anong pong mafia. Tayo
So-
po ay tapat na naglilingkod po dito.
Mr. De
Kung meron
Rosario,
man po-
kung meron kang pagkukulang, it is that you are not really fit to be the Senior Vice President of the legal sector of Philhealth, which is now embattled and has na napakarami ng problemang legal. Andiyan ka, alam mong hindi naman ikaw talaga ang dapat humahawak ng legal problems ng Philhealth. Kung meron kayong kasalanan, it's more of incompetence, Mr. De Rosario. Would you call it that?
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman. I beg to disagree. The records will show that during my limited time here, nadoble po yung pagpa-file ng criminal complaints. Tapos tumaas po yung bilang ng investigations at resolution ng cases. Yun po yung katotohanan, Mr. Chairman.